It's your cryptid. So I want to preface these videos and these drawings by saying the pixel art designs for Undertale characters are literally perfect and extremely iconic. I am not trying to insult the artists in any way. I'm only redesigning them because what makes for a good design in pixel art would not transfer well into my art style. And I want to draw fan art of this game because I love it so dearly. um, so let me just jump right into Chris's design. While Chris's half armor, plates, and scarf is enough in a pixelated design, it would make for a really bland design in my art style. So I tried to keep the colors the same but changed up a few small details. While the biggest changes were to Susie, the biggest challenge was definitely Chris. In the pixelated artwork, they're depicted with cyan skin, a magenta scarf, cool toned armor on his chest, arms, and shoes, leaving his pants a solid bluish black block. Similar to Frisk, Chris has a straight across bob that was actually hell to draw. When working on this artwork, I tried my best to mimic the curvature of the little hair flips in Chris's pixelated art design, and that was looking actually awful. Something about it just did not transfer well to my art style at all. So I defaulted to giving him these straight across bangs instead. Capturing androgyny is really hard for me, and Chris is very androgynous, making this even harder. I imagine it's much easier to create androgynous characters in pixelated art pieces, as you lose a lot of those curvatures that would normally imply someone's gender. If you do pixel art, let me know in the comments if you think that's true. I think it's probably harder to make a character look feminine or masculine in pixel art just because it's kind of hard to dance on that line of getting those curvatures with such straight lines. Anyhow, Susie. Susie normally is depicted in a sleeveless trench coat with spiked bracelets, puffy purple pants, and boots. I totally could have just drawn this. There was no point in changing her outfit up. However, I was looking at Susie's straightforward pixel design and I couldn't tell what was going on, so I just decided to make her look like your typical punk kid. And I'm gonna be honest, I have nothing to say about the designs, so I'm just gonna start talking about the games, since that's the real reason I wanted to draw fan art of this in the first place. First, the thing I didn't like. First, the things, plural, that I didn't like. I wish the game was treated as being separate entirely from Undertale, and with like entirely new characters. All of the debated moments and reuse of characters makes the game feel more like a bad sequel than a good standalone game. That's just my personal opinion. I preferred the game much more when it was being its own thing and trying to go off in its own way. Than the look, it's insert character that has too much NSFW. Don't you love this character? Because, I mean, I guess. All of that aside, I loved all the new characters introduced, mostly Noelle. I loved her so, so dearly. I love the illusion of choice gimmick they got going on and how that contrasted with Undertale. Cause that was really horrific when you like the realization of a manipulative child who never has to get his own hands dirty or step out of place. He is thought way farther ahead than you, and there is nothing you can do anymore. His plans are so beyond you that he's truly a terrifying character to me, and unlike Frisk, where it's kind of like, okay, I kind of like you, you seem like you're more good than evil. Chris seems more evil than good, if that makes any sense. I don't like him. As for the music, everyone loves Big Shot, and I am no exception. The music in this game truly did not disappoint me. It was Undertale was really iconic, and I feel like this game definitely upheld, if not surpassed, that standard. I feel like Toby Fox has really come a long way in his work. Um, like this game did not disappoint me in any way, and I'm excited for the release of Chapter 3. I heard something somewhere that they were releasing 3 chapters at once, but I really doubt that's gonna be true. But I won't look a gift horse in the mouth, okay? I love the games and I love that we're getting more content soon. And a lot of content at that. I think there's going to be 12 chapters total in total, but I'm not positive. You can correct me in the comics if you so wish. Um, as for Ross's design, I gave her a shrug instead of a cloak. Just because I thought it would look cool, and I don't know. I just thought it would look cool. There were no thoughts going on, honestly. I gave him his hat, but I used it to frame his face in a Halo-esque shape, which would not at all translate to pixelated art at all. But it works with my art style, and so I did it. And I drew him with white fur instead of black fur because shadows just don't work like that the way they do in the game, and they only work that way for Rose with this like, oh my god, debated. Look, it looks like Raziel. Oh my god. And it just, I don't know, it just did not matter that much to me. I just didn't understand the point of keeping his appearance a secret and then it being revealed and then it being like this whole big deal, and it kind of makes fan art confusing since it's technically a spoiler if you draw them with white fur. I don't know. It's kind of funky. Um, but they had no problem with the other. I just don't get it. There's no point. Um, as I said, I did forget to shade. As I said that, I realized that I forgot to shade this piece. But oh well, I will shade the next set of drawings I do, which is going to be another redesign video, um, which will be Monster High characters, and that'll be super exciting. Tell me in the comments if there's any characters you would like to see me draw. I really want to draw Noelle, honestly, and I'm just struggling trying to think of who else I should draw to go with it. I need like 2 more characters. While I could do, what's his name? What's the little spade dude? Gosh, I can't remember it right now. He would be good to draw, and I mean, I could always draw Toriel. Love Goat Mom. Any day, I would love to draw her. But I feel like I should probably draw the trio if I draw Noelle. So it's like Birdly, Noelle, then Lancer. That's his name. um, let's see. Other things to talk about around Deltarune. Um, I am really interested in how they're gonna tie the story together. Mild spoiler warning here. With the world kind of being a board game of some sort, I'm really curious how that relates to Undertale. Since they're all the same characters, if we are in the future, we're dealing with reincarnation, or if nothing at all, I can't be bothered to watch any film theories on it, and I feel like there's absolutely no relation between the two. It doesn't seem like any logical relation could exist between the two games. But that's just my personal opinion on it, I suppose. Alright, well, if you made it this far in the video, you must have liked it, so you are now legally obligated to like and subscribe. Prosecutors, wait, I keep saying prosecutors first. If you made it this far in the video, you must have liked it. So you are now legally obligated to subscribe. Violators will be prosecuted to the highest extent of the law, and just so we don't have any accidents, this is a joke. Don't be scared.